Have you ever gotten a text, email, or phone call about your child's attendance? If you have, then maybe you wonder why APS or your child's school was trying to connect with you. In this video, you will learn the purpose of the different attendance messages, what they mean, and what you can do once you get one. Let's start with why your child's teacher takes attendance and what it means. You may remember as a kid when your teacher called out your name and you said, "Here." Well, knowing if a child is in school is important for two big reasons, which are learning and safety. Every time your child misses a day or class period of school, they miss out on learning. Teachers take attendance so they can know when they will need to help a child who missed school to make that learning up. This can be a challenge because the students who are at school are now moving on to the next thing they need to learn, and the children who weren't at school get behind in their learning. That's why it is important for your child to come to school every day. The next reason that teachers take attendance is for the safety of your child. Schools need to know who is on their campuses at all time in case of an emergency. As well, by taking attendance, the school can let families know whether or not their child is in school that day or class period. This is important in the really rare instance that a child left home to go to school and didn't get there. That leads us to the notices that APS sends families about their children's absences. The district is committed to let you know that your child wasn't in school, and that we are here to work with you if you need help in order to make sure your child attends school every day. Let's go over the different type of attendance notices you might get and what you can do if you get one. The first are safety notices. These are sent out to the families each morning that their child doesn't come to school and they didn't let the school know that they wouldn't be in school. If you get this notice and you know that your child is not going to school that day, you can think of this message as a reminder that you need to let the school know that your child will be absent and to give them the reason why. If your child is supposed to be in school, then you will want to connect with the school, your child, or other family members to find out where your child is and that they are safe. The next message that goes out to families each day is sent in the evening. It lets you know that your child was not in school either the whole day or for specific class periods. Again, if you know of the absence, then it is a reminder to let the school know why your child was not in school. If your child was supposed to be in school, then you'll want to ask why they weren't. Especially for students in middle and high school, you will also want to remind them that going to school every day is really important. The district is required to send families the next set of attendance messages. These are focused on making sure you know that your child is missing enough school that it's putting them at risk for getting behind. These messages are never about trying to make your family feel bad or to threaten you. So, if you get one of these messages, please know that not only are we concerned, but we are also here to partner with you to make sure that your child comes to school so they can learn and succeed. Families get these messages anytime their child has missed 5%, 10%, and 20% of school days for any reason. It doesn't matter if the absences were excused or unexcused, or if the child was suspended from school. This is different from years ago when schools and state focused on unexcused absences. Now, we know that anytime a child is away from school, they're missing important learning time. So, being in school all the time is important. If you get a 5% absence notification, please work with your child's teacher or teachers around makeup work to get your child back on track with their classwork. It will also be important to focus on their attendance so they don't get behind because of more absences. If you get a letter that says your child has missed either 10% or more and/or 20% or more of school, then know that the school is definitely concerned about their absences. Please set up a meeting with your child's school to discuss how they can partner with you to keep your child engaged in learning and coming to school every day. If you get a letter that says your child has missed 20% or more of school, by law, it must include language that says that the Children, Youth, and Family Department could be contacted if your child has more absences. This is because missing this much school really puts your child at high risk for getting behind in school. Please know that if you are working with your child's school on an action plan to make sure your child comes to school, then this is highly unlikely to happen. We know that your family may have special situations and reasons for your child not being able to come to school, as the notices are sent out based on attendance data to over 74,000 students. We know that it may seem like we're not keeping your unique situation in mind. That's why our hope is that you work with staff at your child's school to explain your situation and work to get your child back on track with coming to school. This will make sure that everyone has the same information and can support a plan for your child. If your child has a chronic or complicated health condition, the school nurse may work with you around a health plan. In some instances, having a health plan allows the district to stop sending you notices about your child's absences during a certain period of time that the nurse sets based on your child's medical needs. During the time that messages have stopped being sent to you, your child's absences will be tracked. So, when they start again, please remember that they will be based on your child's overall absences. Hopefully this video has helped explain when you get messages about your child's attendance, why they are important, and what you can do after you get one. Again, please remember that APS sends you these messages so that you are aware of your child's absences, and so we can partner together to help your child be safe and to learn and succeed. Thank you for partnering with your school and engaging in your child's education.